Hello everyone, this is Helen H and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's been a while, well at least a week since I've worked in the Big Girl, so I thought I would work in the Big Girl today, and I'm doing it for the open collaboration Trash Tuesday, which is sponsored by Patty from Just Journaling with Possum Patty. Her link will be below in my description box if you want to check her out. And also, if you do that, just put in the hashtag Trash Tuesday in the general search bar on YouTube. It will bring up all the videos of all the people who are participating in Trash Tuesday. So, yes, it's actually Tuesday, which is a surprise for me because I usually do Trash Tuesday on Wednesday. But anyway, here I am. So, I have been out in the garden playing a little bit recently, putting seeds in the containers and everything, and some in the ground, not a lot in the ground though, to get things growing. So I have some stuff over here that kind of is colors of growing things, and I thought I would make a page about that and use a piece of my really ugly jelly printed. I don't know if this was actually jelly printed or if this is a masterboard. I can't tell that. I just, painted on or anything. But we can use a piece of this for the background. And I'm doing it on this piece. Last week we did this, I did this page here with the little girl finger painting. So on this side here is this terrible written up piece of paper that was from a children's book. So I'm going to use this one for my little gardening themed, I guess, spread, for lack of any better term for it. Anyway, so yeah, I've been enjoying myself going outside, getting dirty. I hope my nails aren't dirty because I was just outside. We have a crepe myrtle on the side of our house, and it's got a ring of dirt, like a flower bed around it. We've never put anything in the flower bed, but it does have mulch in it. Well, chickweed has taken over that little flower bed, and I told my husband, I'm just getting into foraging, really. I just started last year. And I said to my husband, don't pull that out. I think what that is edible. I wasn't sure it was chickweed. I wasn't actually sure what it was, but I recognized it as something that I thought I'd seen as being edible. So I said, don't pull that out because I might be able to forage that. Well, yesterday, 2 days ago, Sunday, I was going out to take a walk, and my husband was doing some yard work, and there he was pulling it all out. And I said, I told you not to take that out. I wanted that. So he left a little bit in there, and I will plant flowers in there now because he's torn most of the chickweed out. But I went this morning and I looked at it. It is chickweed. Can you see? You probably can't see. It's young chickweed. It's got the little flower heads, not this piece, but it's got the little flower heads on it, and they're going to be white little flowers when they bloom. And so I picked the rest of it. It grows like in a clump, or like in a mat, if you want to say a mat, and it shoots out roots and shoots out to the side. It's everywhere. I'm probably everywhere in the United States you have chickweed. I don't know that you would not, but it's just a common weed, but it is medicinal. It's got several like skin issues. If you have skin issues, you can make a tincture from it or a salve and use it on your skin. It's nutritious. You can put it in your salad. So I've picked the last couple clumps this morning, and can you see? I hope so. And I washed them off, and they're in a colander in the fridge right now. I'm going to toss them in my salad at lunchtime, and I'm just really hoping that I haven't misidentified it as chickweed. So if y'all don't see any more videos from me after this, maybe I've poisoned myself, but I'm pretty sure it's chickweed. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's super exciting. Here, I'll eat a leaf right now. I mean, if I live to the end of this video. That's yummy. It tastes, what does it taste like? It tastes like like grass, but good grass. Like, it tastes green. It tastes green, but not in a bad way. Not like wheatgrass. I am not a fan of wheatgrass. I have tried, you know, to have wheatgrass in smoothies and stuff. No, I'm sorry. I just can't do wheatgrass. Or, you know, no. But this chickweed is actually quite tasty. So I probably will go looking around my garden. Now, we live in a neighborhood where they take care of the front of our, like the little strip between the road and our front walk, but they don't take care of our gardens, and we don't spray. My husband and I do not believe in spraying anything on our yard. We think it needs to be an animal sanctuary. This is just a little piece of fabric here that my lovely, lovely subscriber, Julie Lakey, gave me. So I like to use these little scraps, Julie, as you know. Oh, and I'm going to be starting a, what is it? Slow stitch book too. But we'll see how that works, because I'm not a hand sewer. I can sew on a sewing machine, but not a hand sewer. But anyway, back to the chickweed and to the garden. So we don't spray. We've never sprayed anything on our yard. We've always believed our yard should be sanctuaries for the animals. So we, because we're living, you know, we took over their land. So we don't spray, we don't do anything. So I can eat the chickweed and stuff because it hasn't been sprayed with anything. And we have some dandelions growing up. However, I'm not picking the dandelions right now because we don't have that many. And if y'all don't know this, you need to know this, that dandelions, you need to leave them because, look, this says practice strokes, and I like the colors of this. I'm kind of picking colors that are going with things like gardening things and whatever. And I'm gluing. See, I'm just gluing, actually. Not really even paying attention. But anyway, so what's new, right? What was I talking about? Something about gardening. Oh, come on, Helen. Oh yeah, so dandelions, you really need to leave the first couple dandelions in your yard, the flowers. Don't pull them out, because those are the first things that honeybees can get to before anything else blooms. The dandelions bloom. So you want to make sure you leave some dandelions and don't pick them all out, because the bees need those. So if you didn't know that, you know that now. So I haven't picked any of our dandelions. I did pick some of the leaves and put them on my salad the other day, but the flowers I leave for the bees. We don't have tons. It's not like our yard's overrun with dandelions and looks wretched or anything. We just have a couple popping up here and there. So I leave those for the bees. So anyway, yeah, so I'm planting some garden stuff. I have a list here. One of the things I'm just gluing down in this trashy is just a list that came from the, I freeze my seeds. I keep them in the freezer. So June last year, I put cilantro, basil, chives, cucumber, cherry, tomatoes, spinach, lettuce, kale, radish, beets, and carrot seeds in the freezer. And this was the label on the bag in the freezer. This is just a piece of an index card, it looks like, or a piece of, no, maybe thick writing paper that I just put some watercolors on, like not to waste the watercolors. So I'm just going to use that. But anyway, so I put my seeds in the freezer, and that little sheet is just the sheet that came out to tell me what was in there, because I'm planting those things in my garden. So I didn't need it anymore because I pulled those seeds out, or most of those seeds anyway. All right. Yeah, because guys, you know, you can plant so much in pots. I've got some big plastic flower pots. You can get them at the box stores and everything, but they're really expensive. But look at thrift shops, go to auctions, go to estate sales, whatever, and see if you can't get some big flower pots. Because I put my beets in there. I put, let's see, I have 2 with beets. I've got kale, spinach, yeah, growing in the bigger pots. So you don't need to have a in-ground garden to grow stuff. Matter of fact, it's probably easier to do it in a container unless you're growing tons of stuff. Okay. All right. So see, I'm talking. I'm not telling you what I'm doing because I don't know. I'm just putting stuff down, right? Because this is a trashy journal, right? this, I can't tell if this is one layer, but I think it is two. Is there any hope? Oh, look at that. Yes, there is hope that I could get that apart. Thank you, Lord. That was a gift. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down. And I don't know why I'm picking why I picked these colors, orange and yellow. I mean, I'm planting green things, but I don't know. It just happened that way. And then some blue. I'm not planting any. Oh, yes. Okay, so I am planting blue, but not here. Oh, see, this, dang it. This had 3 layers. Look, there's another layer. I got to get rid of that. I went to Walmart yesterday to get some stuff, and they had in their little garden section the little root balls for trees, little trees and shrubs, and they had blueberries. So I got a blueberry one to take up to the cabin to put in. So that's exciting. Now we already have blackberries and huckleberries up there. But I decided I wanted some blueberries too. Well, I decided, and my neighbor who helps me garden, we garden at my garden because she doesn't have so much light where she is. So we decided we wanted blueberries. So I got a blueberry, so I'll put that in. Oh, look, this says select. Well, we'll figure out where to put that later. All right, so these little things here that I'm putting in, these are just like from the bottom of stamps. Like if you get a page of stamps, I don't know if they still do because these are actually from vintage stamps. They had this strip that wasn't colored, but it might have had numbers and stuff. Well, obviously, because these have numbers on them. And I'm just randomly sticking these down. These are just that extra strip that you get with the stamps. And I'm just putting some of those down because they have the fun colors up on these little hash mark things. These little things are colored. So I'm just going to stick these wherever. I'm not sure if the glue stick will stick to the fabric, but we'll see. Actually, some of that glue might come through the fabric and grab that, this piece here. Yeah, okay. So, so anyway, so get your seeds in, get something growing. You got to learn to be a little bit independent of the food system. And it's fun. I have some seeds growing right now in my kitchen window, just little seedlings and, the little peat things. And they are coming up. They're starting to come up. I've got some tomatoes and peppers and some herbs and some flowers. I've got milkweed and echinacea, which is coneflower. All kinds of interesting things coming up. And they come up and they're just tiny little, the tiny little curls start coming up. It's like, isn't it awesome that the Lord helps us or lets us to help him grow his kingdom? I just love it. I love being able to help along with nature. And that's one of the reasons why our yard has always been for the animals and, not a pristine, beautifully mowed garden. I'm just going to... Sorry, have some coffee. My mug says, it might look like I'm listening, but in my head I'm hiking. Okay, so I got this done. All right, just like that. Now I have this thing. This is just the band from a yellow onion bag, and I thought maybe I'd put that on there. Am I growing onions? I'm growing green onions. I'm not growing yellow onions. What could I do with this? This is kind of, how could I attach it? I don't want to put it there. I could just staple it on. I think I'm going to cut this little doohickey off on this side here. And maybe just staple it on like this. Let's put it down here. Because why not, right? All right, let's staple that on. And I have something I want to show you if I don't forget before this video is over. Okay, so I got my little yellow onion thing there. Now I have this. This is the top of a bag. What was this? I don't know, but it was very colorful. Look, it looks like a rainbow, right? I thought I'd put that there because, you know, when you grow things, it's kind of like a rainbow. And I've got all this color stuff going on. What should I do with this? This is going to be hard to stick down, I'll tell you that much. You know what I could do? You know what I think I'm going to do? Okay, let's see here. Is this end sealed? Let's see, what do we got going on here? What is it? What did this even come from? Was it an art supply? Was it a food? Was it candy? I have no idea. I don't remember. And the sad thing is, I know it wasn't too long ago that I put it in my stash. But then again, welcome to being 60, right? Okay, so I'm going to just do that. I just cut the ends off so I could open it like that. Wouldn't that be fun to put that up here as a little tab? Let's do that. But I'm going to have to staple this on because this is really plasticky. I don't think there's any glue that's going to hold that on. And I haven't done the other page behind it. Look, that's a cute tab, right? I haven't done anything behind it, so if I want to cover those staples when I work on the back side of the page, I can. Okay, so I got that. Now I also have this word select, which why, I don't know, just because I do. So I'm not going to put that on for a minute because, let's see. Oh, look at this. So this is going in my journal. Maybe I'll have to put that on this page. So my mom got this whole bunch of arts and craft supplies from this lady that she bought some stuff from her estate. And this was like in, you know, those things that you hang up in your closet and it's got all those little bags and little pouches in them and it's for your jewelry. Well, she had one of those and it was all jewelry making supplies. But in one of those little pockets was this, and it says, "Be still and know that I am God," Psalm 96:10, and it's got some seeds in it. And I'm not sure, they look a lot like marigold seeds. I'm not sure what they are though. They're either marigold or echinacea, but they're so old. I know that they're not going to grow. And I was actually going to use these on this page, but I can't because now I filled up this page. But I thought those were cute, so I'll use those sometime. But I just, oh look. This would be perfect on yourself. It says, "Steep yourself in soothing wellness." You know what? And that speaks well to gardening because not only is it, for me, it's therapeutic to grow a garden and watch the garden grow, but also what you grow is therapeutic if you grow healthy things. Well, you know, what can you really grow that's not healthy, right? Oh, there's a cute little woolly worm, but he's not the right season. What does this say? "Be a force for freedom before it's too late." No, that doesn't go. Okay. I'm trying to find if there's something that I can put. Okay, here. Maybe we'll use one of my ugly clusters from the blindfolded. But, well, that color might go from the blindfolded cluster challenge. Let's see which one of my ugly clusters. I've used one already in this journal. Let's see here. Oh, but I also have these seed packets. Maybe I'll have to do one just with seed packets. And then I've got tea bags and blah, blah, blah. I've got so much stuff in here. Ooh, this is cool. No, okay, no, stop. All right. Maybe we'll use this cluster because it's got green. This has black, and this page really doesn't have that much black. He's black, but let's put him on. But you know what? He's too big, so I'm going to break him down a little bit. I'm going to make him a little bit smaller because I just think he's too big. Okay, where can we put him? We could put him under there, and he could be a little bit surprised, but I really don't have a focal point on this. Let me move that because I haven't put that down yet either. Well, you know what? I can do it right here. There's nothing that says I can't put it over that list of seeds, but I kind of want to see the list of seeds. Should I put it up here? Oh no, here? Okay, it's going down here. I know you're all yelling, "Put it up top, Ellen," and I'm putting it on the bottom just because I'm running out of time, and you know how that goes. Oh no, and I'm running out of glue too. No. Yeah, because I wanted to show you something really quick also. Ugh. If I don't have time, how much time do I have left? 19. I have 4 minutes. Okay. Let me get this down real quick. Let me finish this page because I want to show you something really cool. Okay. All right. So I said I was going to kind of put him there. Okay, there. Now I can read my list. And he's going to pop up because he is a cluster. So I'm only gluing the bottom layer down, this white layer down. So these top layers are going to pop up. But that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind that. And then I've got this Haichu green apple, which is kind of a fun color. Should I put it down here? No? Here? Here. Here. Let's put it up there. And I have no idea if this glue is going to hold. If not, it's either going to get us another staple or it's going to get the other glue. I'll have to peel it off and put the other glue on. But let's just put this little green apple Haichu thing up here. If y'all haven't had Haichu. Oh, and then I have this one. They're really good. They're really good. They have a very interesting smooth texture. Okay, then I have this Steep Yourself in Wellness to put on here. I'm really, so I'm going to put it down here. I'm really not paying attention to the composition of this at all, because I'm racing against the clock, against my camera clicking off or making me make 2 videos instead of 1. I'm just going to put it down here. Steep Yourself. And that came from I'm going to guess a Celestial Seasonings tea package. Okay. All right, so there we have it. And let's see if I can just, hold this up a little bit. So here is the page. It's a mess, I know, but it's got a whole bunch of stuff on it, and this is a trash journal, so there we go, right? Okay, so let me put Big Girl aside, and I just quickly want to show you this. So I got this. If y'all are into homesteading, you have to check out Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. And they recommended this garden planner. It's called Clyde's Garden Planner. And this guy, he's an engineer. He came up with this. It is really cool. It's just this paper that flips out like this. But it has up here all the dates here. And what you do, you take this red line and you put it where your last frost date is. Like mine would be like April 26th, which is right here. And then it tells you when you do your first plantings of things that are going in the ground, and then the first plantings of things that you're going to sow indoors. And then it tells you when to expect to harvest them. And for all the vegetables and stuff that I have on this side, it also has companion things to plant that are good to plant with it. And then on the back, it's got the fall. This is the spring, and then on the back, it's got the fall. And it's just really cool. And instead of going through every seed packet and trying to figure out when do I need to plant this, when do I need to sow the seeds in the ground or plant the seeds in pots, this just tells you. You can just go right down the list and pick out what you have, and it tells you when to plant it. It's genius. Anyway, so the link for that I got from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. But if you need it, I could probably dig it up for you if you're interested. So guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, I hope you're all truly blessed. Bye-bye.